Dwayne from The Runner, and today I'm going to give you my full review of the Adidas Adizero Pro 3. So the Pro 3 is Adidas's premium neutral road racing shoe designed for the marathon. Weight wise, comes in at 215 grams or 7.6 ounces in a men's size 9. Price wise, on the higher end here in Australia, $360 or $250 in the US. So the weight is pretty much standard these days in most super shoes out there, 8.5 out of 10. However, it is on the pricey end of the super shoe scale, 7 out of 10. So in the upper here, we have got a single layer Cella mesh. So this mesh is super breathable and it's very nice. We've got some minimal overlays on the upper itself, so we've got some wrapping over the toe box and obviously the 3 stripes here, and we've got a bit of a strap here, a plastic strap that goes around the heel counter. Heel counter, super duper flexible. That's pretty standard in a lot of race shoes out there. Very minimal heel padding, but that is some nice padding just inside the heel counter there. These thin fiddly laces that Adidas are using in all their racing shoes, they're a pain to get a lockdown in, and they're just a pain just to tie up. Again, we've got a super duper thin tongue that is really fiddly as well to lay on top of the foot flat. However, it's very race-like and it's very breathable, obviously adding to the weight of this shoe. We've got some lace loops here at the bottom which have caused irritation in the shoe. Fit wise, so this is a big fit, so I would recommend going a half size down because it is a little bit saggy, and as you can see in the toe box there's a lot of material there and it's quite roomy. So the lockdown's okay. I haven't had really any issues with the heel slipping. It's just fiddly to get the right lockdown in the laces. So with the fiddliness of the tongue and the laces and the sagginess of the upper, 7 out of 10 for the upper. Okay, midsole, we've got 2 layers of the Light Strike Pro. Sandwiched between that, we've got their carbon infused energy rods. Stack height wise, 39.5 in the rear, 33 in the front, 6.5 mil drop. Now we've got some rocker geometry here, which is nice and it's not overly aggressive, and I think that's suited for the marathon in particular. The ride itself, so yes, it's responsive, it's highly cushioned, it's energetic, there's some energy returned. It's probably not on the softer, there's obviously softer foams out there, but it's fine. But the ride is vanilla, so there's no magic with the shoe. So if you're gonna fork out $360 for a super shoe, you want some magic under your foot. I can't find the magic in this one. I've raced in this one at marathon pace. It's fine. So it still ticks all the boxes of a marathon racing shoe. It's just vanilla, 8 out of 10. So in the outsole, Adidas are using their Continental rubber here on this one, as they do on all their really nice shoes, but we've got a really slick surface, so it's nice and flat and it's almost complete rubber coverage, just protecting that light strike foam. What's concerning is it doesn't have any tread on it, so it may get a little slippery in the wet. However, I've had no runs in the wet, and on the dry this is actually quite nice and sticky and tacky. Durability wise, it looks really good. There's virtually no wear on the rubber at all. The exposed energy rods, as you can see there through the bottom, and then we've got the weird cutout at the top that I think it's just a weight saving thing, but I can actually feel that in the ride as I roll forward. So nothing really to complain about here, but nothing to celebrate in the outsole. 7.5 out of 10. Best shoes for the Pro 3, you guessed it, exactly what it's designed for. It is a marathon shoe, and that's really is its sweet spot, and obviously leading to that, it's going to be suited to the long run as well, and you could probably use it for some tempo stuff. So who is it best for? So Adidas fans that want to race the marathon, that don't want to wear any other brand on their feet, then you guys will be probably grabbing this one. Also, people out there that want a more safer option in the super shoe category, or an entry, it's not, as I said, it doesn't have a really aggressive rocker. The foam is not really squishy and compliant, so this one might be suited for you. Similar shoes out there, so what comes to mind? Foam wise, it feels more like the Asics Metaspeed Sky. However, ride wise, it feels more like the New Balance RC Elite 2, not the SC Elite 3. Yeah, it's probably a similar ride to that one in my opinion. But other options out there, certainly consider the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3 and also the SC Elite 3. Right, to summarize it all up, yes, it's a super shoe. It's Adidas's premium marathon super shoe. Does it tick all the boxes? Yeah, it ticks all the boxes. However, it's just vanilla, as I said before. Am I going to use it for another race? No, I think most of the other brands and their super shoe offerings are a better option. However, that's just my opinion. So, overall score there, it's not too bad. As I said, it just ticks the boxes, but it's just vanilla. So, it's not a definite buy for me. For me, definitely explore other options. And if you're an Adidas fan, just buy yourself this anyway. So I'm really keen to hear some thoughts on my assessment of the Pro 3. So where do you rate it in the super shoes that you've ran in? So for me, this one is almost to the bottom of all the super shoes that I've tried. So where does this one rate for you? Let me know in the comments below. So guys, that's it from me. Don't forget to give us a like and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Okay, and we'll see you next time.